And he still lives at the place where y'all stayed?
Yes, they don't want me and the baby there. So
was that an apartment or a house?
It's a house. They on the Section 8.
And when you say they don't want you and the baby there, who is they?
The dad and mom.
His mom? So his mom is okay with her grandchild being out on the street?
She doesn't care for us.
Is he the father of this unborn child? Wait a minute. You don't see a problem with this? When you was younger, did anything like, like ever happen to you, anything like that?
I mean, I know a lot of young men tried to...
What was the hesitation for? You kind of hesitated for a second? So here's the thing, right? On this channel, we've heard it all. And we know that these things happen. One of the things that I'm proud of about this channel is being able to bring awareness to other people that may not know how often it happens. And so I think it's important for us to be able to discuss it openly, right? That's the only way we can solve the problem is if we can acknowledge it first, right? So, I mean, what was it that happened?
Well, I was staying with my sister at one point, and...
What's up, YouTube? Back in the lab with KD for the summertime. And this time I got my hitters with me. If you want to get this work, hit up at KD with the muscle on Instagram. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady with us today. How you doing today, miss?
Good.
All right. So are you homeless?
Yes.
Okay, and so how old are you?
20.
20. And so I see that you're pregnant here. All right, definitely congrats on that. And you also have another little one right there. How old is she?
She just turned 1 Thursday.
She just turned 1?
Yes.
On June 13th?
Yes.
That's 2 days after my birthday. Hey, shout you out, princess. You young Gemini, you. I love it. All right. So, okay, so long and short, 20. And so how long have you been homeless?
For about a year.
About a year? What was it that happened a year ago that caused, and you're out here with your mom, right?
Yes.
How old are you, mom? How old?
60.
60? Okay, and so you had it when you was 40?
2 weeks before I turned.
My birthday, July the 4th.
July the 4th? So you big Cancer energy.
Yes.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. I love Cancer. My firstborn is a Cancer, so yeah, that's awesome. All right. So, so it's been about a year. What was it that happened a year ago that caused you guys to become homeless?
Well, I was staying with an old boyfriend, and an incident happened, so they put us out.
What was the incident?
It wasn't helping paying enough, but I was trying, but I also had taking my kid at the same time, so they put us out.
Well, no. You said an incident happened.
Yeah, they had they was saying I wasn't helping pay enough with the money, but I wasn't.
Was you like in a program or whatever?
It was like my boyfriend, and I was working at Walmart, and at the time I wasn't making that much money. I get it, but I'm trying to figure out, were you guys paying like the full rent, or were you? It was supposed to be half. So you was supposed to pay half? Yeah, and who paid the other half? The dad. And
okay,
he the one was saying I wasn't helping paying enough of money just to stay there, but I was doing what I was able to pay.
Okay. So you staying with your boyfriend? How old was he?
He's 20.
So you guys are the same age? Okay. So
he's still there.
He's still there? Okay. Is he the father of either one of these kids?
Talia.
He's the father of your 1-year-old?
Yes.
And he still lives at the place where y'all stayed?
Yes, they don't want me and the baby there. So
was that an apartment or a house?
It's a house. They on the Section 8.
And when you say they don't want you and the baby there, who is they?
The dad and mom.
His mom? So his mom is okay with her grandchild being out on the street?
She doesn't care for us there at all. They blocked us and everything. I still speak to her father. The father tries to he sends money.
Whose father?
Talia's. Her dad.
Okay.
He sends money, tries to do the best he can. He works. He trying to save up the best way he can so he can get a place, but it's kind of hard.
Place for all y'all?
But it's kind of hard.
Are y'all still together?
We kind of is at the same time.
Is he the father of this unborn child? Wait a minute. You don't see a problem with this?
Yes, I do. I feel like it's wrong because his mom should have still let us be there because I got her grandkids.
And you're pregnant.
He's very upset because he feels like, why you put my baby mom and my kids out like that? They don't got nowhere to go. So he doesn't like it.
So he's not in favor of the mom kind of putting you guys out. If I asked the mom why she put y'all out, what would she say?
She would say either I was ungrateful and I wasn't helping out, but I did what I can for helping out. I'll do what I can.
How much was the rent that she wanted you to pay?
About $150.
150, 150 every month, and that was between you and your boyfriend, or just you 150?
It was just me.
Okay. And so I get that you work at Walmart and everything else, but you couldn't save up 150 bucks for the month.
I was doing what I can because I had a kid at the same time. So
I get it. I get it.
You was in the midst of trying to do
have a baby and be a working person.
Take care of my baby at the same time.
I get it. I get it. I get it. Okay. Okay. So So all right. And these are your only 2 kids?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And have you ever been married?
No.
No. Okay. So and by the way, so because obviously you got pregnant with her when you was probably 18, right? Like 19. 18, about to be 19? You was 19?
And I had her wait before I turned 20.
Okay. Okay. So technically you was 19 when you had her. All right, so we're gonna tap into all that. We're gonna put a pin in that right there. Let's just start from the beginning. So where are you from?
Atlanta.
Hey, hey man.
Atlanta baby.
Hey man, shout it out, man.
I was born at Atlanta Medical Center.
Man, shout out that Atlanta Medical, man. You got a lot of folks that graded babies, but Atlanta Medical don't get enough props, man. Shout it out, man. I don't get enough credit, man. All day. You from Atlanta. You don't even say the T. Where you from? You from Atlanta.
From West Side, where little baby from.
West Side, Best Side. You already know, man. All right, man. Throw them doves up. So, yes, sir.
I'm from where little baby grew up.
That's right, man. So, growing up here on the West Side, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
Just mostly mom. Dad was there, but he lived in Madison, Georgia.
So he lived somewhere different.
Well, he did. He passed now.
How old were you when he passed? I'm sorry to hear about that.
I was 16 or 17.
So this was a few years ago.
I graduated in 2021. He died on November 6, 2019. So he's been gone for a while.
When he was alive, was he like, active and present in your life? Or,
yes.
Okay. So
he was there.
He was there?
He helped out.
How did his death affect you?
When he died, I felt in a depression the month after he died.
Why so? Why do you think that was?
It's because I was just with him for New Year's that year. My first New Year's ever with him. And at the time, he was supposed to come and got me this summer. And we were supposed to spend my birthday with him. But because he was so sick and I didn't know, and the next year, later that year, he passed. And it hurted me. I'm
sorry to hear about that. How did he pass? He was so young.
He had lung cancer and kidney cancer.
I'm really sorry to hear about that.
When they killed him, it's really hard for me to actually be myself since he's been gone.
Is that right?
Like Father's Day was the toughest time for me.
Yeah, that was just like two days ago. Okay. So, growing up on the West Side, oh, by the way, do you have siblings, brothers and sisters?
I have 2 oldest brothers.
How much older are they than you? Because your mom's 60. So I'm trying to figure out what the gap is, right?
How old Devon is? 30, the oldest is 34, and my other brother is 24.
24? Okay, so there's not a big gap between you and the oldest brother.
The second oldest.
Yeah, the second oldest.
Like a few years apart.
Right. And so, Mom, all same dads or different dads?
The oldest got his own dad, and me and my second brother got the same dad.
Okay. Huh. Okay. So your brother, is he in this situation as well? Like.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So growing up, would you say that you had like a fairly normal childhood?
It was okay. If I was times I didn't get what I want and I was upset.
Like what?
It was like I always wanted me a game system. Then the older I got, I wanted a car.
You said you wanted to be in the game system?
I wanted like a game system, PlayStation.
Oh, gaming system, okay.
Yeah, then after a while I started wanting to do YouTube, get a YouTube camera and start my YouTube channel. But because the way I was living growing up as a black kid, I couldn't get it. So it's like now I have to try to do it on my own.
Okay. Did you like end up going to high school, stuff like that?
Yes, I went to Booker T. Washington High School.
Man, shout out Washington, man. Shout out Booker T. And so okay. And you graduated?
Yes, I graduated May 27, 2021.
Okay. Did you do any college after that?
I was planning on, but once I got pregnant with her, I didn't.
That was the focus. I get it. Okay.
I'm still in the process of thinking, going.
Yeah, I mean, you're still young enough to do that. All right. And so I'm gonna go ahead and ask, right? When you was younger, did anything like ever happen to you, anything like that?
I mean, I know a lot of young men tried to.
What was the hesitation for? You kind of hesitated for a second. So here's the thing, right? On this channel, we've heard it all. And we know that these things happen. One of the things that I'm proud of about this channel is being able to bring awareness to other people that may not know how often it happens. And so I think it's important for us to be able to discuss it openly, right? That's the only way we can solve the problem, is if we can acknowledge it first, right? So I mean, what was it that happened?
Well, I was staying with my sister at one point, and my nephew sexually tried to have sexual intercourse with me and blamed it on me, and I got in trouble for it.
How old were you at the time?
I think I was like 16.
You was a full teenager.
Or you 13.
Okay, about 13. About middle school, 9th grade type?
Yes, about middle school.
Middle school. How was he, older or younger than you?
Way younger.
Way younger?
He was like, I don't remember exactly how old he was, but I know he was like younger. Because he in high school now.
So he was in elementary school. And what did he do? What did he try to do?
He let time went to sleep and got on top of me.
And then did what?
A friend that was staying there with me, she recorded it and told my sister it was me on top having sex with him, and it was him on top of me, and I was trying to get him off the whole time.
And he was having sex with you? How old was he? How does it? This thing was hard, like in elementary.
How old was your cat?
I guess it starts around 5th grade.
He was 10.
Wow. So he got on top of you. And
I told my mom, I told you about what happened with me? Yes. I was staying with my sister there.
And so he ended up doing that. You say that somebody recorded it? Who did?
It was a girl. She was
staying there?
Yeah,
she supposed to be your friend?
She was staying with me at my sister's house. And they told my dad, and I got in trouble.
She recorded it though? And so when she recorded it and they looked at the video,
she said it was me on top, but it was him. And when I tried to explain it, they didn't listen to me.
Huh. So when they saw the video, they couldn't see that it was him on top?
Because as soon as she said it was me, they automatically assumed it was me.
Well, I would think the opposite. I would think they would automatically assume it was the boy.
Me and my sister didn't always get along. This is my sister on my daddy's side. Me and her never actually got along that much.
Whew, man. And so when that happened and they didn't believe you, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel some type of way because I'm like, I'm your sister. You're supposed to believe your sister over a girl, a female that you don't know. She just a female that actually you just met.
Well, I guess it was her son saying the same thing too, though, right?
Yeah, I believe he did.
You believe he did?
Because he had to. Because if they believed that it was also that it wasn't me, I feel like he had to say it was me on top of him instead. It was him on top of me, so he won't get in trouble.
Have y'all seen each other since then?
No.
No, not at all?
I don't even speak to my sister, that sister, at all.
They live here in Atlanta?
Yeah, somewhere in Gwinnett. I don't
wow.
even know.
Was that your first time being penetrated? I mean, when you think about that, how does that make you feel that that was your first time and that's how it went down?
It hurts because it was a family member. And that's supposed to be my nephew. And I never thought nothing like that would ever happen. Especially not from my family.
Okay. Just to be completely fair on both sides, right? I'm just gonna ask. You know, was there any part of you that allowed him to do it, type deal?
I was
because we have confusing.
I was asleep at the time.
So
I was asleep and I felt somebody on me. And when I opened my eyes, I tried to move. I was trying to move him off of me.
Okay, and so at no point you didn't like just kind of say, all right, well, whatever is happening, like just. So you tried to push him off the whole time.
Because I know better.
Okay.
Family don't trust to do stuff like
that. Yeah, wow. That's something else, man. I've never heard that one. I've heard thousands of stories, and I've never heard that one. That just goes to show you learn something new every day. Wow. I can't imagine. Because I'm sure you being the older person, everybody would think that it was you that kind of did it.
Yeah, because I was older than him. So they'll look at it.
And that video that young lady took is a crime. That's a crime.
I don't even speak to her no more. I don't know where she at or nothing.
Have you ever told anybody this?
Only people actually knows is my mom and my brother and my sister and my dad. And that's it. And the girl. That's the only people who know.
What type of trouble did you get in for it?
I got my phone taken. My dad took my phone. And I was on punishment, and they ended up making me leave, so I went back to stay with my mom.
How long afterwards did they make you leave?
I say it was like a week because we started arguing, and she threw all my awards I had since elementary away, and that's when she made me leave. And I told my mom, and my mom told me to come back home.
Oh, wow. See, because I guess for me, incidents like that are like watershed moments. Watershed moment means that your life either goes one way or another. All right? And it sounds to me like that may have been a moment that caused your life to go a certain way. Like, did you experience any type of hyper or so did you experience any type of hypersexuality after that, or did it have the opposite effect where it kind of shut you down from sex for a while?
Yeah.
So it kind of shut you down for a while from sex?
Yeah, I didn't want to deal with no boys.
How did you come out of that? How did you get to a point to where you had your boyfriend and you're pregnant and everything else?
I was getting a therapist, and I spoke to them, and they'll help me. It helped me like to get better.
Wow.
And deal with it different.
Whew. Okay. Yeah, I believe that moments like that have a big impact on a person and their trajectory in life, right? But that if you talk about it and you process it and you get through it, it doesn't have the power over you that it could have, right? So I'm really happy that you chose to share that. As far as, you know, fast forward to now, right? So they don't close till like big dog. They good? They good? All right. All right, we almost wrap it up. All right. As far as your current situation, right? So you say you're kind of with the dude or not, like?
Well,
because you're pregnant by him.
Yeah.
Y'all should be like together.
Yeah, we speaking. That's like I still speak to him. Like I said, he helps the best way he can.
Right. Because both of y'all are young.
Yeah.
And therefore probably broke and don't have a lot of money.
Yeah.
I know how it is to be young.
It's kind of hard, and it's kind of trying to get a place, but
especially in this inflationary, economy that we're living in right now, it's almost impossible. Okay, even if you have a decent job. So I know when you're 20, you know, most people don't have very good jobs, and so.
Yes.
So okay, so you know, one of the things that folks do, they get the homeless verification letter, they get into one of the programs, and then they get help, right? So they get either help that's either directly Section 8 or something similar. Is that what your plan is?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I really want to get mixed before my new baby. She due in September.
In September?
I want to plan on I want a place before my baby comes, so my kids can call it home. And
that's
so
right.
I can still have someone to call.
Okay. And so as far as you and your boyfriend, what up, man?
Atlanta, man.
Yeah, I am.
I be watching you every
man,
day,
I appreciate it, my boy. So, okay.
Hey, how I do? That white chick.
Yeah. Okay. And so as far as you and your boyfriend, like y'all there's no like fighting or nothing like that, right?
Not the way it used to be.
Okay, so it used to be
because we got kids.
Okay, so that's kind of slowed down and whatnot.
We have girls, so we understand that's not okay.
Okay, so y'all have kind of slowed down on that? Okay, yeah, because I'm all about black families, right? And I love to see a young couple, you know, kind of get it out the mud together, you know? Is that kind of what your plan is? I love that. I love that.
We've been together since high school.
Since high school?
He was in ninth and I was in 10th.
Okay, okay. All right, well, listen, I love it. So wait, he's younger than you?
No, we're the
no, he's same age. Okay.
It's because his birthday in November.
Okay, okay, so I get it.
We born the same year, both 20. It's just the way his birthday is.
Yeah, I know how that school stuff works. About to say, you robbing the cradle. And I'm just messing with you. All right, well, listen, we really appreciate you taking the time answering all of our questions. And so if anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way they could do that? Do you have social media, Cash App, anything like that?
Yes, I have a Cash App. It's on my phone.
What's your Cash App?
Mom, can I get my phone, please? My phone. My Cash App is $LILMAMA 180704.
1807 what?
04.
180704?
Yes.
Lil Mama 180704. All right, well, like I say, we really appreciate you. And definitely was you, this unborn baby, and that pretty Gemini. Nothing but the best, all right? Y'all make sure y'all have a good one.